behind Peter Brock. That lap, he's taken a full second off Peter Brock. There are 13 laps remaining.
And Grice losing ground to Moffat, Fury losing ground to Grice. But this man making ground, as he always seems to do late in the race. To the race leader, 05. Marlborough Holden Dealer Team's lead driver, Peter Brock.
Last year, while lapping slower traffic, Alan Moffat was forced off the track and it cost him his win in this event, so he's got to be very careful of lap traffic.
Bernie back. Making Moffat run the long way round here.
3.43 the gap. Back to Moffat, so the gap opens as Moffat wins his way through the lap traffic. And as Brock obviously responds to the challenge.
12 laps to the finish. But before that, will we see a replay as we watch Nick Johnson of the dramatic final lap at Wanneroo only a week ago?
Johnson in fifth position. And while the race is fast and furious on the track, the lobbying off the track this weekend has been equally pacey as drivers have pushed the Confederation of Australian Motorsport for relaxations of the rules to allow them to gain advantage over each other. And John Keith, the Executive Director of CAMS, has tried to show the wisdom of Solomon by offering opportunities to each of the drivers, which will keep the field closely packed. Peter Brock, for example, definitely wants 12-inch wide rear tyres on the back of his car, wheels rather on the back of his car. At the moment he's allowed only 10. His rear tyres do go off very quickly on 10-inch wheels, and he feels that the 12-inch wheels will really make a difference. Alan Moffat wants a more powerful engine. George Fury wants a better built turbocharger that will allow him greater reliability, although he doesn't really seem to have a reliability problem today.
The situation with the Commodores in South Australia running not just with their 10-inch rear wheels, but they're the same width as the rear wheels on the 20% lighter Bluebird and Mazda RX-7. 2 seconds now, the gap. That man, to the pursuer, the hunter, Alan Moffat.
30 laps down, 10 to go. Peter Brock in the lead, but tenuously from Alan Moffat, with Grice in a frustrating third position. Grice is a man who loves to make his break from the start, and he's let first Brock and then Moffat get away from him. Moffat now locking wheels, as you can see, as he comes so close to Peter Brock.
So it's Commodore battles Mazda. He gets ever closer. Brock against Moffat, and appropriately Cigarette Company against Cigarette Company.
0.98 of a second, and you can put the watches away from here on in, because it's a case of visual distance. Now the two men who are regarded as being the best touring car drivers in Australia in a battle, a 10-lap sprint, a 9-lap sprint for the finish.
Grice is still third, Fury still fourth, Johnson still fifth, and the Harris Commodore still sixth.
Giving Peter Brock very little opportunity to get over, although Brock tries, and by giving Moffat that small nudge, serves notice on him.
I said, well, the sort of lap time you've got, you should be able to run away from them. He said, down that straight, they are so much quicker than I am, but it's very hard for me to do much at any other areas, particularly if they hold me up when I run onto the straight, the area where I need some help. And if they knock my lap time down in the sections that suit me, then I won't be anywhere near my lap time.
.91 seconds the gap from these two. Back to Alan Grice, then 3.98 seconds. Back to George Fury. And like a Formula V race, all over the track now as Brock tries to break Moffat out of his slipstream. Moffat higher and will go to the slingshot through the corner. Brock hard braking there, trying to force Moffat off his tail. That was deliberate. Fastest lap so far, 58.1 seconds for Peter Brock, 0.9 of a second under his lap record. Sixth lap at the end of this lap remaining. There's Harvey, John Harvey, the Marlborough Holden dealer team manager and driver of the number 2 car in the long distance races later this year, and this time Moffat again pulls out of the slipstream and covers Brock down the straight this time, and Brock doesn't have an answer. Yes, he does.
Situation as they lie in the point score at the moment, or in the order on the track at the moment, we have Fury 120 points. Moffat 96 if he finishes where he is now, 98 if he comes forward one spot, Johnson 70, Grice 70, and Brock if he finishes where he is at the moment, 57. Now if Fury then drops his worst score because he can't count all, then he takes 21 off and he comes back to 99. So if Moffat wins this and Fury stays where he is and Brock finishes ahead of Fury, there would be 1 point dropping to one of Fury's round between Moffat and Fury, but Fury's still in the lead.
5 laps remaining.
5 laps, 5 minutes, 12 kilometres, 150 kilometres an hour average speed. 2 very determined and capable racing drivers. 6 wins of Bathurst for Brock, 4 for Moffat, 5 Australian Touring Car Championships. For Moffat, the man who started racing in a TR2 Triumph sports car. Peter Brock in a supercharged Austin A35 with a Holden engine. Modest beginnings for both. But now, big business. Professional driving. 4 remaining when they run off the bowl. Surely Brock won't make the error he made at Wanneroo.
Warren Cullen is the driver in front in the Holden Commodore. They should reach him about the braking area, maybe just a little bit later in the corner.
Peter Brock, 5 metres, 390 horsepower, 1,232 kilos of motor car to sling around and keep under control. Alan Moffat, 1,002 kilos, 270 horsepower, a little twin chamber engine that revs at up to 10,000 revs, designed by Mr. Felix Wangler. Can actually be, you don't unsettle the car too much there, can be quite a bit of a help onto the line, kicking it across towards the other apex, and that is almost an S10, 3 laps remain.
Moffat this time really going for the slingshot, has gone so high on the ball and slams down onto the main straight.
Coming up to